You know that feeling
Which one?
when someone asks you something in English and you know the answer, you know it,
But nothing comes out.
nothing. Your mouth opens and your brain just disappears.
Like someone pulled the plug.
Exactly like that. That feeling, that specific painful feeling, that's what we're talking about today.
And if you felt that, you are in the right place.
Stay with us, because by the end of this episode, you will understand exactly why it happens.
And more importantly, how to stop it.
Let's go.
Okay, Morgan, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Have you ever frozen in English? Like, really frozen?
Oh, yes. Many times.
Tell us one.
Okay. So I was at work, a meeting, and my boss asked me a question in English in front of everyone,
Oh no.
and I knew the answer. I had the answer. It was right there.
But,
But when I opened my mouth, nothing came out, just silence, and everyone was looking at me,
that silence feels like forever.
like 10 years in 5 seconds. And the worst part?
What?
After the meeting, walking to my car, the answer just appeared. Perfect, clear, complete.
2 hours too late.
Always 2 hours too late.
Why does that happen? Why do we freeze? And then think of the perfect answer after?
That's the question. And the answer is actually really interesting.
Tell us.
So here's the thing. Your brain has 2 modes.
2 modes.
Mode 1 is calm and thinking clearly. This is when you're relaxed, at home, alone, and your English flows.
It actually works in that mode.
It works beautifully. But mode 2
Mode 2.
is stress mode. When someone is watching you, waiting for you, judging you,
And in stress mode,
your brain releases something called cortisol.
the stress hormone.
And cortisol shuts down the part of your brain you need most.
The thinking part.
The word-finding part, the sentence-building part, gone, temporarily gone.
So the more nervous you are,
The worse your English gets.
and the worse your English gets.
The more nervous you become.
A cruel cycle.
The cruelest cycle. You freeze because you're afraid of freezing.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, wait. I have a question.
go ahead.
Why doesn't this happen in our native language? When I'm nervous in my own language, I still talk.
Great question. Here's why. Your native language is automatic.
Automatic.
It lives in your instincts, your body, your muscle memory. Even when cortisol hits, your native language survives because it doesn't need your thinking brain.
It just flows.
It flows no matter what. But English still lives in your thinking brain.
The part that cortisol shuts down.
Exactly. So when stress hits, your English goes with it,
That explains so much.
right?
So what do we do about it?
3 things, 3 real solutions that actually work.
Not theories.
Not theories, real tools that you can use today. Solution number 1,
Tell us.
breathe before you speak.
That's it?
That's it. But here's why it works. When you take 3 slow, deep breaths, you send a signal to your brain.
What signal?
We are safe. There is no danger here. This is not an emergency.
And cortisol drops.
Immediately. Not completely, but enough. Enough for your thinking brain to come back online.
And when your thinking brain comes back,
Your English comes with it.
3 breaths.
3 breaths. Before any important English moment. Before a meeting. Before a phone call. Before answering a question.
3 breaths. Nobody notices you doing it.
You just look thoughtful, which is perfect.
Solution number 2.
Have an anchor phrase.
What is an anchor phrase?
It's one sentence that you know so deeply, so automatically, that even in full panic mode, it comes out perfectly,
Like a safety rope.
exactly like a safety rope, and it buys you time. Because once you start speaking, the panic begins to fade.
Action reduces fear.
Always. So, what are good anchor phrases?
Give us examples.
Okay, that's a really interesting question. Let me think about that. Or, you know, I was just thinking about this. Or, honestly, that's something I feel strongly about.
These buy you 10 seconds.
10 to 15 seconds. And 10 seconds is enough for the cortisol to drop a little, for the words to come back.
Pick 2 anchor phrases.
Practice them until they're automatic. Use them every time the freeze hits.
Every time.
Every time.
Solution number 3.
Practice speaking under small pressure. Every day.
Small pressure.
Not big, scary pressure. Small. Safe. But real pressure.
Like what?
Like setting a timer and speaking in English for 1 minute without stopping.
About anything?
Anything. Your morning, what you see around you, how you feel, anything.
And why does this work?
Because you're training your brain to handle English under pressure.
Like a muscle.
Exactly like a muscle. You don't get stronger by lifting light weights forever.
You need some resistance.
You need resistance, but manageable resistance. And every day, a little more.
Until speaking under pressure feels,
Normal, not terrifying. Normal.
and that's when fluency happens.
That's exactly when it happens.
Okay, I want to tell a short story.
Go ahead.
So I had a student once. Her name was Lena.
Tell us about Lena.
Lena had studied English for 7 years. 7 years. She could read perfectly, write beautifully, understand everything,
But
but she couldn't say a word, not in public, not under pressure. She would freeze completely, every single time.
did she think something was wrong with her?
She thought she was broken. That's the word she used. Broken.
That breaks my heart.
She wasn't broken. She just had an untrained speaking muscle and a very active fear response.
So what happened?
She started with 30 seconds. Every morning, just 30 seconds of speaking, out loud, alone, in English.
That's all?
That's all. For the first week, just 30 seconds.
And then,
After 2 weeks, she told me something.
what did she say?
She said, "Tyler, I was in a shop yesterday. The cashier asked me something in English, and I answered, without thinking, without freezing. I just answered."
Wow.
She was crying when she told me.
Because it wasn't just English.
No, it was proof. Proof that she wasn't broken. Proof that she could change.
And that proof changes everything.
Everything.
30 seconds a day. Changed her life.
30 seconds.
Okay. Before we go, let me ask you something.
The listener.
Yes. Right now. Think about the last time you froze in English.
Don't push it away.
Sit with it for a second. Now ask yourself, was it really your English that failed?
Or was it the fear?
Because there's a big difference. Your English didn't disappear,
It was blocked.
temporarily blocked. By cortisol, by stress, by fear.
And fear can be trained.
Fear can absolutely be trained.
One breath at a time.
One anchor phrase at a time.
One 30-second practice at a time.
You are not broken.
You never were,
You just needed to understand what was happening.
and now you do.
Now you do.
So here's what I want you to do, right now. After this ends,
Pick one anchor phrase. Just one. Write it down somewhere.
and use it today, in any English moment, big or small.
And then, come tell us in the comments, which phrase did you choose?
We read every single comment, everyone.
Because your story matters, even the small ones, especially the small ones.
And if this episode helped you see yourself differently, even just a little.
then it did its job. A like tells us that. Quietly, simply.
And if you want more moments like this, more honest conversations, more real tools,
We're here every week. The subscribe button is one tap away,
no pressure, just an open door.
and we'll be on the other side, waiting. Every week,
Because you are not just learning English.
you are becoming someone who speaks with clarity,
And that person,
is already inside you.
speak with clarity.
Speak with clarity.